like your performance tonight, and you got like really emotional right after the game, and we're really also cheered for you. Just share us your feelings.
Yeah, I mean, it was a burst of emotion. I feel like I've faced a lot during the last couple of months. Had a lot of life changes, so to know that everything's still going the right way is important for me. And that scream was kind of that, just like a relief, a scream of joy, a scream of happiness, a scream of emotion. I was a bit emotional before the race with my coach. I was telling her I'm so grateful that she allows me to believe in myself again. And that was just, well, everything just came out at one point now.
And talking of your coach, how important has it been moving back to Wales?
Huge, man. I think it's the reason why I am where I am right now. It's allowed my faith to grow. I've regained my relationship with God, and I'm around my family. I'm back with Helen. She started me off in this sport, and I'm sure we can go around the world and continue to be great. So yeah, it's everything to me right now.
And what's the most important, being a dad, becoming a dad, or winning European and World?
I think there's no emotion that can compare to seeing your child be born. And I think that has benefited me so much because it makes these moments so much easier. To stand on that line, there's no fear. I'm really just enjoying it out there. And my little boy, I love him so much. And it's crazy how much joy someone that you haven't known for that long can bring you. So I wouldn't say anything could top that, to be honest.
You weren't screaming in the hospital, right?
No, I was probably on the floor crying, to be honest.
What's his son's name, sorry?
Azar. Yeah, Azar.
I was talking to Neil earlier after his race, and he was so sure that you were going to start things off well for the team. Do you think you believed in it as much as you could have?
Yeah, I mean, for me there was no doubt. There was no doubt for me, and it's so good to know and feel that my teammates believe in me as well. I'm glad I could start it off with a team like that, and I'm sure we're going to get a couple of more good medals from the rest of the guys. So yeah, shout out to Neil. His speech was amazing, and man, it's like, even just hearing that is so nice. It's so nice to hear that my teammates believe in me like that.
And what's your goal next?
My goal next, get back home, just be a dad for a bit. There's been so much going on, reset, really taking the life change that I've had. And that's honestly it. And then just get ready for summer. The work doesn't stop, unfortunately. The calendar keeps going, the days keep going by. So I still need to train, I still need to be in the best shape possible so I can hopefully come back in summer, be back in Asia, be back in Tokyo, and who knows what can happen.
You said you've been through a lot this season. Was it just becoming a dad, or is there anything else?
So I had a coaching change, I had a couple of injuries that I dealt with. And yeah, I mean, it's life, everyone's going through stuff, so I wouldn't say that to me specifically. Like, it's not like a sob story. It's just the reality of life, and you just gotta keep it moving. Truly, yeah.
When was the coaching change?
In December.
Okay.
Yeah.
So pretty recently.
Yeah.
And who was your previous coach? Why did you decide to leave?
My previous coach was Marco, and I just had to move home because of my family. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So where were you based then?
I was based in Italy.
Okay. Yeah. Gotcha. Right. And like, winning this meet, when did this become a goal? When did you really think it was realistic for you?
So when I moved back to Cardiff, I sat down with Helen and we had planned some races. I had to pull out of a few because I picked up an injury. So we went to the British Champs, like 2 days out. We weren't even sure if we were going to go. So we went, everything stayed in one piece, and then we had a little bit of time off just to allow the body to recover. And then the plan was always to do European and Worlds, but obviously it wasn't looking like that. So we were just going with the flow. If I was able to compete at the British Champs, we went, and it was successful. So it's kind of just been one thing after another, going with the flow with it. Because 4 weeks ago I didn't even look like I was going to have an indoor season. So
What was the injury?
Just like a little quad issue.
Yeah. And do you think if you weren't expecting a kid, would you have stayed in Italy? Do you think?
No, it's hard to say. It's hard to say. It's hard to say. That's in the past. Let's focus on the future. Let's focus on the summer. All the details that happen behind the scenes is whatever, Life's about looking forward. You can't change the past. It's planning ahead and see what we can do in the future.
And how did that victory lap feel today?
It felt like 400 meters. I got to about like back to the 6, and I was blowing, man. I was like, how do they do this?
And this is the first time you competed in China?
Yeah, it's my first time in China. Yes. My first time ever to China, yeah.
Okay.
My first time to Asia, so yeah.
So what do you think about the atmosphere in the stadium?
Yeah, I mean, the crowd is energetic. They had a big cheer for Xi. Is it Xi? Sorry, I don't know how to pronounce his name, but they had a big cheer for him. So, yeah, it gets you going. You feed off all the other energy from the other people, so it was good.
Do you try some Chinese food or something like that?
No, I'm going to try some tomorrow because I've got a day off, so I'm going to go into the city and see what I can find.
Okay, thank you so much.
Oh.
Congratulations.
Will you do like the 4x4 then? You said a day off. Like, are you racing?
Oh, no,
again?
sorry. No, like, I'm done.
Okay,
I'm
yeah.
done. Yeah, no, I'm done. We haven't got a 4x4 team, so I'm done. I'm going home on Sunday, so tomorrow, and then I'm leaving on Sunday.
So how do you celebrate tonight? What are your plans?
Call my family. Yeah, I mean, it's hard to. I don't know. I'm not really much of a partier, so yeah, I'll just be on the phone with my family, on the phone with my partner,
Gotcha.
see my son, and just soak it all up. Because I haven't been able to talk to them much today, just because I've been racing. So it'd just be nice to just go back into a bit of normality.
Yeah. How was the time difference? You think were they able to watch it live back in the
Yeah,
UK?
so it was like midday there. I think it's
Oh.
like 12 p.m. So I think good time for them. Yeah, the heat was at like 5 a.m. So like I think they set an alarm to watch it.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's been good. It's been good.
Congratulations.
Thank you.